Hello and welcome to my modded Let's Play Survival Series, Episode 3. LordKajata here, wishing you a great and wonderful day. If it hasn't been, let me be the first to say I'm sorry, and I hope it gets better. But, since the last episode, I have been smelting the grout into seared bricks. I'm almost done. I have gone out and cleared out some trees out there, so that way I can make a bunch of charcoal so I can do this. As you can tell, I have 3 more furnaces, and I'm just waiting on these last little bits to be done so that way we can start building the smeltery. I used one of the recall stones to mark right here. That way every time I right click I'll get teleported to this spot. To do that, you just hold shift and right click in the area. It will bring up a little window saying mark this location, and I named it home. But I will be right back in a few, so that way we can get this smeltery built and you can see all of its nice little intricate little details. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, now that everything is done, I have it all laid out on all these crafting benches, and the way to make these is you take one of these and you put it in your crafting grid and you'll get a half slab. You can put it top part of the block or the bottom half, but seared bricks in this pattern will make you the smeltery controller. This is one of the main parts that you need, especially to interact with it. And you get a book whenever you get through building that piece. But let's go further. 6 smeltery drains. I like to go big. But yeah, some people like to run with 1 or 2, but I like to run with 6. The 4 casting basins in this with seared bricks in this form. 2 casting tables, just like the casting basin, but inverted. 6 smeltery shared faucets, which you need for the drains to attach to, so that way you can get the molten metal out of the whole setup. And a bunch of seared bricks. This is what you mainly use to build your smeltery, but we'll get back to that here in a second. Need 2, I like to run with 6 seared glass just so I can see in there easily. But there's one other thing and I forgot to do it. I'm a goober, but you get to see it. Let's see here, Tinker's Construct. I need seared tanks, which is 8 seared bricks around a piece of glass, and I like to run with 2 of these so that way I constantly have backup. But let's make all this. Like I said, I like to make a big one, but that's not everything that you need. You need these stencils. Well, these stencils, made with 2 planks of any kind and 2 sticks. They have to be in this diagonal form, but it could be inverted like that, and you'll still get them. So you need those blank patterns, and I'll show you why here in a second. But blank pattern on a piece of wood will get you a part builder, which will give you 2 more books, which we'll get into those here in a few. Blank pattern over a chest will get you a pattern chest. This is great, especially for later on. Blank pattern over spruce wood planks or any planks will get you a stencil table. That is where these come in handy along with this. And then right here you need a tool station. That's blank pattern over a crafting table. And this piece is what you need for making your tools. Let me sleep through the night. I don't like going out at nighttime. LordKajata. But I also need one of these, so I like having one of these around with it. I did not want to place that. I wanted to shut the door. Hi, zombie. Yeah. That was funny. This looks like as good of a place as any. Hi. You want to drop a piece of that chainmail, right? Yay, boots. Like I said, I'm going to go for the 7x7, which means this will be the center. But let's hope I can do the 7x7. If not, I'm going to be so mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying. I mean, I'm doing this for your enjoyment, and it's been a big thing for me. And I'm glad I got the support from my beautiful girl. And a little friend of mine that I like to call my little brother because I've known him for a while. But before I get too crazy in building this, I gotta see. Okay. Why did I go to the shear drain? I have no clue, but that's inventory tweaks for you. I mean, it's a great mod, but sometimes it does weird things. And I have to. That's just one thing. There's a zombie horse there, which I have never seen. Well, I've seen it, but not in my game. And it's gonna die. Give me your soul. Oh, you didn't give me your soul. Oh, that sucks. And actually, yeah, I might want the drains right here. Yeah. 2, 3. Dang plant in the way. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Okay, would you place right? I mean, come on, thank you. Oh, you suck. But this will be a good test to see if this works in a 7x7 form. How is that possible? It just started floating. But yeah, it works in the 7x7. And you can tell by it having the window, and then you can see the inventory. See, this is where you put your ore in, so that way you get double out. It'll smelt it. This is the lava tank, and this is where all the molten metals will be located at. Now I will show you all that here in a second, what it looks like. Let me finish building this up because I like having at least 2 or 3 tall, just because it increases the amount you can store inside of it. That was a weird detail glitch. I am one off from having it complete, so I'll just go ahead and stick these up here, and then I will make another one later on, but for now I will have it set up like this. And see, I don't trust mobs not to spawn up here, so I like to throw down some torches as well. And now I'm inside. It's easy to get out. Thankfully that glass does not break, even though it does give you the glass sound. Actually, no, I'm not one off. I have enough. I'm 2 over. I forgot about those. But yeah, I like having this glass here so you can see it. But let me go get my inventory cleared out because I hate having a cluttered inventory, really. I'll keep you. I'll put y'all away for now. Don't need the sticks, don't need the wood. Sounds way a little bit too quiet. Ah, that's doable. Okay. I do, however, need cobblestone. And it was right there. I'm a goober. Now there was a lava pool. Yeah, it was back this way. I need to go grab some lava. And this is what's used to run the smelter, or the smeltery. I call it the smelter because it's just one big giant smelting device, pretty much. And one of these days I'm gonna clear out all of the trees around here. But you just right click a lava bucket right there and it'll fill up and you see it. And you know how I was talking about the pegs? Well, this one's gonna die. And they give you mana seed or mana bean drops, like that's Perdicio or Perdido. Perdido, yeah. Ooh, Z fighting. That's weird. But yeah, those are the drains. You just throw them on the side, or the faucets. You just throw them on the side of the drain, and they'll attach directly to it. That's funny. Casting table inside of a casting table. Let me go get one more bucket of lava for now, so that way I can show y'all how this runs. Oh yeah, I'm out of... Ooh, I'm getting low on food. I'm gonna have to start a farm here soon. Which will be great because there's a mod for helping farms out. Okay. Ore. Iron ore. Yeah, I just want to do iron ore right now. Just to show y'all. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of it. Might as well. but some of these will mix with each other and make different types of metals. Like, let's see here. This iron can be melted down into molten iron, which can be then mixed with obsidian and aluminum, aluminum to make alumite or liquefied emerald. And I'll tell you how to get that easier than actually throwing emeralds in it. With iron and blood will make pig iron, and then molten iron with nickel will make invar. Blood with iron with cobalt will make pokifinium, which I've never heard of that before. New metal or new alloy. That's awesome. But let's throw these in here. Let's go ahead and throw the silver in there as well. But yeah, after adding just those 2 extra layers gives me a lot more slots to add stuff. And it's getting to be nighttime, so it's time to go rest again. Sorry, hand was cramping up, so I had to pop. I'll try to keep that at a minimum. As you can tell, it just went lower. Yes. There's the molten iron. Right up underneath that is the molten silver and then the molten lead, as you can tell. And to get it out, let's go to iron. Just right click a faucet, and as you can tell, it's molten iron coming out, filling this casting basin. And after it's filled up completely with the maximum amount of liquid it can hold, it will create an iron block. And you can do that with any of the ores that I know of. And that's an easy way to get blocks. But like I said, every time you put 1 ore in, you get double out, which is great if you're trying to do a massive stock. I'm trying to get out as much silver as I possibly can right now. Might as well get those 2 running as well. Should have enough for 1 more. And just because I don't like having any silver in, that should leave me with 8. Yes, that will make number 9, so that way I can show you something else. But in the meantime, let's get these pieces down. Yeah, this is as good a spot as any. With the stencil table, all you do is you throw it, the blank patterns in here, and then you click anything, and it will go ahead and do it that way, but it will not use it up unless you click on it and pull it out. So right now I want to make a axe head, shovel head, let's see here, yeah, and this is where I'm just looking, tool rod, okay, I already got that. So from there we go to the part builder. Throw these in here. You can use cobblestone or pretty much, well, you can use cobblestone, wood, paper, slime, and it's all explained in this book. As you can tell, I'm making a Maddock. This is used for versatile farming tool. Its primary purpose is till soil. It also works somewhat like an axe and shovel, but not a replacement for either. This is for whenever I make a farm. and it has different weapons, and then it gets into the upgraded versions of some of the weapons. These are better. Like a lumberjack will cut down an entire tree. A hammer will dig a 3x3 area, the direction depending on which the face is pounded. Excavator will do the same thing as a hammer, but with dirt, sand, gravel. Scythe will do attack mobs in a 3x3x3 area, harvest in a 3x3x3 area. That's for farming as well. Cleaver, one of my favorite weapons out of this, minus the secret weapon. This gives you extra beheading chance, where you can actually get a mob head a lot easier. You can make bow, arrows. This is where it gets into the materials that you can use to make different types of tool parts. And then there's those, and then paper, which paper is good for early tools because it gives you extra modifiers, and we'll get into the modifiers after I get through building a tool. But these are the metals you kind of want to work up to. These are later on. Well, some of them are. But yeah, here's modifying. Like a diamond add, whenever you go into your tool station, you put the tool here and you throw a gem or whatever it requires for that certain modifier that you want. And you know what? I might as well make 2 more rods. Yes. If it requires like a half of a cobblestone, it will give you these stone shards plus the rod itself. So there's 3 rods that I needed. Now, might as well make... Ooh, okay. Forgot those require 1, so there's that. Go over here. First off, the matic. Now whatever you build it with, what its main tool structure is, will be what you can repair it with. Like this is made out of stone, so it gives stone bound, which is pretty good because you can use cobblestone to repair it, because cobblestone is very easy to get. But it can harvest up to iron if it was a pick, which would be great. But I'm not making a pick. I plan on upgrading this to its next form, which we'll get into next episode. But I would just call this Test Farmer. And I get an achievement. I'm getting... Let's see here. Shovel. Same thing. Test digger. Along with the axe. I might have misspelled something, and yeah, I'm not too much worried about it, but yeah, the axe works just like a regular axe. Same with the shovel. And you know how it said it's for farming? Well, right click, you get farm. You get farmland. You can chop a tree down with it. And even dig up some grass or whatever. And now since I have that 9 there, I'm going to go ahead and pour that up. But yeah, just to repair it, you can either do it, well, I think you can only do it in here until it's upgraded, so just take that 1 piece of cobblestone, puts it back to full. Same with the shovel. And of course the matic. But I wonder, can you use that? Yes, you can. Good. Later on you can do it in one of these crafting stations, which I'm gonna go ahead and move this because I don't like that position. I'm going to go ahead and stick it right there. And I'm going to put that torch right there. So since all that silver is out, I'm doing the gold ore. And you'll see why here in a minute. Let me clear out my inventory again. And in this book, there's actual projectile weapons. Throwing weapons, projectile, crossbow. You can make bolts. But my favorite thing to do is javelins or shurikens. Most people go different ranged weapons, but I like those. Mighty Smelting gives you the whole, this is the bare minimum for your smeltery. Like it says, begin construction by laying 3x3 bed of seared bricks, leaving space above these bricks open. You will construct a shell around the 3x3 hollow inside. Well, I went for 7x7. But this tells you what to mix. Like bronze is made from 3 parts copper, 1 part tin. Aluminum brass is made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Manulin, I hope I'm saying that right, is made from 2 parts cobalt and 2 parts ardite. You can find those in the nether, which will be later on down the road. Blood is by damaging entities in the smeltery, which you need at least 1 ingot worth or more to put entities in to get blood out of them. Liquefied emeralds. This is the way I was going to say. The best way to get liquefied emeralds is to melt down emerald, or not melt down emeralds, but you throw villagers in. You get blood from them, and then you get liquefied emeralds. Glue, I don't worry about. Slime, ender. That is good. Let's go see if that gold is done smelting. Yes, that gold is done smelting. Oh, to move this around, you just click on what you want to be at the bottom, and it will move it down to the bottom, because it drains out from the bottom. So place an ingot there, another ingot there, and just right click on the smelter. Gold and aluminum brass will make castings, which is used for making ingots. Like, as you can tell, it made the ingot casting. Now let me switch over to iron. Right click on the drains again, and it fills up, and that's going to irritate me. And it fills up the cast and makes ingots instead of the blocks over there. Because if you don't have 9 and you go to decide to fill up one of these casting basins, you're pretty much stuck in that casting basin with that type of metal. So I always like to empty out my smeltery with of all content. Sometimes I might leave the gold in. Actually, I am going to leave the gold in. The lead, however, I am getting out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and throw the copper in. Shut up, cow. I hear you. And I hear the spider. I'm not killing that cow. That cow wants to live up there. He can stay up there. But yeah, that's how you do the smeltery. $14 copper ingots in there. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that in there. But yeah, the part builder, if it's adjacent to the pattern chest, you can actually access the pattern chest from inside the part builder, which is why I normally have it sitting beside it. And I might have to clear out all these. I will be using them, of course, for whenever I do other crafting, so that way you can see what I'm working on. Yeah. While we're at it, while we're in here, might as well open up these loot bags. Apples, book, yay. But that's common for the normal. Obsidian, yay. Oak saplings. Psh, mini charcoal. Uncommon treasure bag. These are from Thaumcraft. You just right click and they'll give you certain different things. Like, I just got 32 gold coins. Sorry. 1 diamond, 3 gold ingots, and 1 emerald out of all that, which is good, because I'm going to save that diamond for later. Obsidian. Yay. Well, we're halfway to making another portal. I like using the 10 obsidian choice instead of the 14. But we're out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you have a good day, and this is LordKajata getting off, so have a good one, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later. Alright, and before you think I forgot about you, I'm going to give a big shout out to my little brother. He's my real little brother. He's been the biggest supporter so far with me doing this, and I really just want to say thank you to everyone that's supported me, that's friends and family. But yeah, also I hope you'll have a good day tomorrow, because I might put out a video tomorrow. If not, I will do it Friday, so be looking forward to it, and I'll see y'all there. Later.